Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And in this segment of 1/12 scale military action figures takes, I'm showcasing re-showcasing, actually. This is the Recon Corp Valaverse Action Force Series 5 Trooper with the Recon Gear Pack revisited. The reason why this revisited is because I already did a video on this previously, except this is my second fig that came in, and I want to see if the experience is a little bit different the second time around. Now, a couple of things that I want to get out of the way. I bought 4 of these the gear packs for the drivers, the Reapers. This guy who's clearly naked and, like, well, not naked, but you know what I'm saying, just don't got nothing. And for my spare Recon, my second Recon guy, and I got it because I got 2 Reapers, 2 Recon, and 1 guy with nothing. And I figured, all right, well, since I can't be lucky enough to win the lottery of getting the black uniform for this guy, like for him, I will settle for this. Settle for this gear, something, anything, but this not having anything on sucks. I don't like it at all. Okay, it bothers me that I don't got nothing for this guy. Okay, and I'm not just gonna get some. I want something to match this guy. I wanted one more of these black ops things, but it just didn't happen. It never happened for me. Okay, for this guy, but for this guy, but for that guy, he's covered. So first things first, as you can see, my Reaper is already wearing the gear because I opened one because I wanted to try to fit the gear actually first and foremost on this guy. And I got to tell you, I'm beginning to doubt that it's gonna work. This is compatible with this because I tried, and man, it didn't look like it was going to fit. This, while it's a little bit of a challenge, it was at least it could be done. And this was a lot easier the second time around versus the first time around, where you guys saw me struggle with this on this guy, right? Trying to put them together. I didn't even get to actually do it all the way. But yeah, even then, look, it's still a little bit on the struggle side. It's all right though. It looks like it depends. I guess it really depends on the vest and the timing and stuff, but this guy looks great. The Reaper looks freaking great with this thing on. Now he looks like a complete doggone figure with this on. I'm glad that I got something that fits him, and he fits him good. It looks great on him since he's already kind of color congruent with it, right? I don't know if the other one for the gray vehicle is going to look and match the same because whatever's, but either way, let's test to see. I'm going to show you guys firsthand to see if I struggle again trying to put the vest on this gentleman right here. If it don't fit, then it just don't fit, and I'm SOL again, and I got to find a way to, get another one of these random. Hopefully they still do it, but I'm always unlucky. Just can never get it on time. I remember waiting 30 minutes and then I just got beat. It wasn't even an option. I was so game, and it just never happened. So yeah, here it is. I think I was struggling to put him because I think this part might be a little wider than the body build of this. But you know what? Here's what I got to do. This, because there's no way to demonstrate this other than to do it. I'm gonna have to open this one first, just so you guys, see. So, all right, I opened them, and I gave him a different head just so it's not the same, as to differentiate the old with the new. But I got to tell you that for whatever reason, the elbow looseness on this one is just like the same as that one to a degree. This elbow is nice and tight. This one, not so much, the dominant one. So if I was to try to do the blowtorch on this guy with how heavy the blowtorch thing is, it'll just fall because of the weight. Okay, so I'm just not going to even bother giving him a blowtorch at all. And I took him out of here for the purposes of being able to demonstrate to you how this is going to fit versus how this is going to fit. Now, you guys can clearly see that the torsos are a little bit on the different side as far as shape goes, right? Little bit longer, I get, ever so slightly longer, perhaps. I don't know. Hang on, because I want to be fair. I'm trying to demonstrate this is not a hit piece. I love getting Valaverse action figures. I just trying to be objective, right? So that I'm just a casual fan trying to make sure that the stuff that I get is going to work, because it's been alleged that this should be able to fit the same clothes, allegedly the same gear, the same, like it's supposed to do that. And I have my doubts, since there's ever so slightly small measure, like the difference in the measurables are a little, what I mean? It might be just small, a micro, whatever millimeter or whatever it is that makes the difference. Okay. But when I try to put this on him, you'll see the difference when I try to put it on him. Oh boy. Oh dear. His torso might be just a little slightly, ever so slightly too wide, that it's not going to fit. At least that was my experience with the vest that I used to add for, the driver, the Reaper. Okay. So it's supposed to fit, right? It's supposed to. Okay. Here it is. In the front, it looks like it does. Okay. But the real test, will it actually reach? Because I struggled last time. Yeesh. The answer is, I'm still struggling. I don't think this vest can really fit, which is unfortunate because, man, my guy's still naked. There's no gear for him. And I was really depending on this to work, and it won't. It's just, I could be wrong, and somebody had said that not all gear was going to fit, but from my understanding, all these things were supposed to be, they could be interchangeable, but guess not. I don't know what to do, folks. Maybe somebody in the community is an expert that's watching this that knows what I must do, because I'm no expert by any means. I'm just a casual collector praying that the things that I get work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. This case, struggling to get even the bottom one to click, let alone reach, let alone click. I don't think it's going to work, folks. The torso is just a little too wide. Huh. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Maybe this is just this fig. It's just not reaching. It just won't reach. This is not fitting. Has anybody else struggled with this, or am I the only one? Because yeah. Anyways, failed experiment. I got a whole spare one of these that I may have to get another Recon figure just to make use of it, because it obviously doesn't fit this guy right here. Disappointing. But it looks pretty good on a regular Recon fig. Come on. I'm about to get this you on the other guy, so much easier. It's supposed to fit you better. Now, here's the crazy part, right? You're gonna see me how much easier it is for me to put it on this buck than the other buck. Man, I wanted that guy to have clothes so bad already so soon, and it just didn't work out. See, the waist is just thin enough, or the torso is just slim enough, not wide enough to be a problem. The only issue I have here is the mushroom head needing to be a little bit more cooperative. I don't know is the right word, because I'm not a plastic expert or anything, or just some dude trying to fit his clothes. The guys, jeez, come on, fit. Okay. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it fit the other buck so much easier. The Reaper buck. It shouldn't be this hard, since they're almost essentially the same, but yeah. At any rate, you see how much easier that was. This because at least, I mean, while I still struggle, it was at least able to close versus not close. You know what I'm saying? So, oh boy. The heck? I think they had, there's some, the differences or whatever they use with the scout buck might be affecting things. Like, for example, they probably use the same waist as this, which is a completely different waist from that. I think that's why it's harder to put it on here, because I think it was actually more engineered to be for this of all pieces to be, which is why I didn't struggle so much putting it on a Reaper buck than I did here. I'm thinking that, yeah, it's the belly. It's the bottom part, not the chest part that's causing that made it easier for that one to do its thing. Yeah. Ugh. Push, counter push, whatever's. Going to get a set of tweezers to make it work, but as you can see, struggle, right? Struggle. Struggle. Oh. Yeesh. Well, I'm going to pause. All right, folks, hit it with the heater tweezer, and that thing, heck a bit, the difference is heck a better. Just don't heat both sides, just want the outside, and the tweezer pull it's in. It's in. But I'm thinking I should have used cold water to ensure it, right? Anyways, it's in. I'm happy. Thank goodness. It can be done, folks. It just requires a little bit of thing. But for the guys who are just not in the know, who don't hang around the community enough, that's what's up. But for me, I don't think I hang around enough in the community to get to fit on this bad boy right here, which I was really hoping. So if somebody out there knows what's up, let me know. Let your boy Coco know. But yeah, um, thing looks great. Um, Again, while it's a great looking fig, and I enjoyed this new buck. Come on, Bobby, we got to get this situated. It's got to be just as stiff as this, please, since this is the dominant hand, especially the dominant one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And here comes the Pepsi challenge to see if this belt shall not be stubborn. Because this one, the last one was pretty stubborn. It worked pretty good for the Reaper. I didn't see, every time I messed with the Reaper, that sucker didn't fall out or nothing. It was perfect. Okay. I'm hoping in this case, this will be the same. Yep. Okay. Here we go. So far, so good. No falling or anything like that. No not too much of a resistance. And will the helmet work? Will it fit? Well, it's at least a little bit of a tight squeeze. A little bit. Okay. There you go. And he's looking good. We'll give him his rifle to go with it. Good looking rifle. I know you guys seen this before, but you seen to it. But now we'll see. Come on. There you go. What he looks like with a battle buddy. They're both it. Now it's a troop build. Yay. Is my, I guess, squad of scouts, which is weird because they're officers when they shouldn't be. I don't think officers to be known as scouts. 11 Alpha, they should be 11 Bravos. Okay. Yeah, this fit a whole lot easier than this one. I'm thinking it has everything to do with this torso being the same as this, and which is why it struggles with this. But also it doesn't help that this might be a little bit off than this. Who knows? I'm gonna experiment again to see if one of these will fit on this, but that's strike two on this matter, right? Yeah, this is a good look, folks. For just in general, as far as the Recon troopers go, but again, it is disturbing. You see that's the problem with this, and I don't know if it's shock oil. What do you guys use to tighten these suckers out other than floor wax? You know, I don't know. Am I the only one experiencing this? And I didn't buy this at the same time. They just happen to both have similar kind of elbows, not to the degree of that one. That one was worse. Yeah, this one not so much. But again, it was like this when I put more weight on it. But this one's a lot looser than this one. But yeah, either way, it's a good look. It's just kind of weird though that the colors are pretty clashy. You know, I'm just kind of glad that at least it's the same color set as this, so that Steel Brigade ain't by himself looking like this in colors congruency scheme. So yeah. Final thoughts. I'm disappointed that I couldn't get it to fit on this guy after the second attempt. I'm probably just going to end up getting another Recon Fig for my spare set of Recon gear pack, and the other one for sure I'm putting it on the other Reaper when I open the other Vanguard. So yeah, Um, overall, still a good kit, still a good fig. I just wish that the clothes would have fit this, because now I got this naked buck, and wishing that I got another set of these, because this is like my favorite combination. All black, can't go wrong. And yeah, I just keep missing that gosh dang uh, sale whenever they announce this thing. Bobby, I hope that you guys make some of this stuff more evergreen, so that I could just put it on. Get so you're not buying, or something that fits in the future or something. I don't know, because oh, disappointing. I'm a latecomer, guys, so I guess I got to pay the late tax. The only problem is it's hard to find even the inventory for it to be taxed, the expensive tax for it. So, all right, folks, that's all I got for this segment of One Tail Scale Military Action Figures Takes, the um, Recon Core and Recon Core Gear Pack Action Force Valaverse Action Force Series 5. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector. And until the next video, folks, ciao.